If I only had one poem left, I could write about not being able to write, when I really have to write, about wanting to tear the membrane between the pen and the words that are there in my head but have engaged me in a game of hide and seek instead. But in this game of hide and seek, I could never win, because the more I'm trying to look for the words, the harder they are to find, and if I catch a glimpse of them, they skip town before I can capture them by writing them down. If I only had one poem left, I should write about politics. I should write about Mother Earth, global warming, the Paris Agreement, about ISIS, Boko Haram, Anders Behring Breivik, extreme radicalization, about TISA and the privatization of public services, creating wider differences, about the blind, following someone with no peripheral view, eager to win and to control instead of guiding us through. But if I only had one poem left, I would write about you. I would write about, we're just friends. About trying to hide a glance. About hugs lasting a little too long. About laughter and holding hands. About burning cheeks. About time that flies past as fast as Norwegians do on cross-country skis. I would write about what it's like to be I, but at the same time be Superman, Beyoncé, Winnie the Pooh, and a unicorn to you. I will write that without you there to share my view, the big picture is a photograph of darkness taken without a flash, and life is just a really bad joke without you there to make me laugh. I will write about you and me against the world, living in a tower of our very own making, but I would not write about my heart breaking. I would not write about heartbreak, because I can't mourn someone who is still there. I can't miss being near you when you're right here. I can't wish for someone's presence whom is physically present but chooses to float over all the steep hills, because sometimes life is a difficult climb, and I don't get how you can be so wise yet unable to understand that in time your wings will wither. And I keep knocking on your door, but when you open, it's not always you anymore. Or it is you, but you are sideways and you speak backwards while you move in the wrong direction. It's a nightmare to me, but you don't seem to see, because you are stuck in a deep slumber, dreaming that you are awake. So I would rather write about I promise. Before those words meant more than frustration, I would write about cooperation before that turned into silent confrontation. I would write about you and me against the world before you were locked in a tower of your own making. But I would not write about my heart breaking. I would not write about my heart breaking. I would not write about heartbreak, because I'm not ready to have my heart break. If I only had one poem left, I would write about how you look at me when you say, I just can't sleep without. But in my very last poem, the end of that sentence would be, you.